Hello everybody, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, dudes, dudettes. Sergey Boglikov, live from St. Petersburg, Russia, on the 1st of May 2026. Today's Friday night, next the May Day. May Day, this is May Day, since the Soviets era nationwide holiday. May Day, the holiday of May, spring and labor. Yes, and so all the Russians are having the day off today, and it's a 3 days weekend. 3 days weekend, which is of course many prefer to spend in St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, cities of Russia. Well, for me, the greatest. But even if some people are not agree that this is the best city, it's like prefer Moscow or whatever. But anyway, nobody can resist. This is one of the best cities. So yeah, traditionally lots of people. I see the people here. So 8:01 p.m. of course, 20:01, and 54 minutes until the sun sets. You see sunset at almost 9 p.m. So the real spring is here. Well, officially the spring begins in Russia begins on the 1st of March. So it's actually officially already the last month of the year. I mean of the spring in the year. But you see why it is the holiday of spring, because that's when the spring, like a real spring, when even in the coldest areas of Russia, it's already the spring. Yeah, the spring must be already even in a in Yakutia, Yakutsk, man. All right. Hello, Lily Pop. Hello, Carlos, Kimo C, Barry Brin, Michael B. Так, Шелли Васкес, Арлин Herber, Kitty Bell, Ali Vivi. Thank you so much for the super chats. I appreciate it a lot. Hello, St. Petersburg, and happy May 1st. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Юха Аувелин, Ali Vivi, Kiss VH. Hi guys. So, Nevsky Prospect. Also, meantime, we are getting closer to our main holiday, the very main holiday in Russia. That's of course the Victory Day. Nothing in its significance stands next to the Victory Day. Not even the New Year's Day. Well, because the New Year's Day or like Christmas, well, it's just a New Year's Day, and yeah, Christmas is big, but nothing can be bigger than the Victory Day, the day of the victory in great patriotic war, which is in the world more known as World War II. The thing is, back then it was existential, because that's the war where the Soviet Union lost 27 million people. So that was absolutely existential. So, and there was actually the question of the existence of our country. Так, Patrick Mullen, hello. Hello, Rod Bull, hello. This is Boomer TV. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Hi everybody. What time is it now? What's temperature now? Plus 11 degrees Celsius. Yeah, pretty good. Up to plus 17 tomorrow, if you don't believe me. Not sure, as always, not sure how much it is in Fahrenheit. Because to me, Fahrenheit still makes no sense. Makes no sense, man. In Celsius, everything is more logic. You know why? Because 0 Celsius, that's the temperature below which the water turns into the ice. So the water freezes, and vice versa. Above 0, that's when the ice melts. Okay, and 100 degrees Celsius, that's the temperature of a boiling of the water. Rod Bull, why so much time without live? Why so much time without live? Well, that's because I am kind of busy with another project. Hello, Next Gen View. Hi. May 9 is very important for Russia, and Ukrainians must respect that. Well, unfortunately, mostly no respect these days. Maratha streets. So Nevsky Prospect. Now you see all these decorations are dedicated to the upcoming Victory Day. Hi, DJ Linia. DJ Linia, гнет свое ление. Yeah, perfect. Plus 11 degrees Celsius. It was up to plus 15 by day. It was sunny. By the way, it's interesting that the whole week before today, it was cloudy. And finally today, on the May Day, on the holiday of spring and labor, we've got a real spring weather. And still the sun here, but the sun is already moved down. I mean, it's now moved behind these buildings. Hello, Matt Hutz. Nice to see you. Hello, Big Sky. Big Sky too. Hello, Sergey. Your new videos are awesome, just like you. Woo-hoo! The city is beautiful. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Big Sky. Okay, 19 seconds for the green lights, until the green lights. The corner of Nevsky Prospect and Mayakovsky Street. Looking to be a delightful evening. Yeah, DJ Linia. That's what it is. Delightful. It's now the best time in St. Petersburg begins. And also the white nights. The white nights are really close. You know, recently I was waking up at 4 o'clock. It's exactly 4 o'clock. And already at 4 o'clock, 4 a.m., I already saw how the skies were getting lighter, or should I say brighter. So the white nights are coming. Give it 3 more weeks and that's it. Hello, Daniel Klingenberg. Hello, James Miles. Yeah, looking forwards for the white nights. Hello, Jan Nordo, Hardscroll 777. Nice to see you, man. How are you doing, man? Kelly Song, hi. Hello, Judy Butterfield. Nice to see you all, guys. Hello, Kevin Cartezan. Love the channel. Can you explain what the white nights are? That's the time when almost no night. Almost no night. When it's when the sun goes down at about midnight and already comes out at 2 a.m. And already at like 2 a.m. it's pretty bright, and even those 2.5 hours of night, the sky is never really dark. even when there's a night, because the sun goes only 7 degrees below the horizon. So the sun is always pretty close. Yeah, pretty close to horizon. So instead of a black sky, there's such a bluish sky. Even in the, if I can say so, darkest time of the white nights. But you know that St. Petersburg pays the price. It pays the price for this, because in the winter time it's vice versa. It's like very, very short days. Very short days. Sergey, what are the Red Street banners celebrating? The upcoming Victory Day, which is the main holiday for Russia. Because 9th of May, that's when was finished the Great Patriotic War, in the world more known as World War II. And the victory was reached by the price of the 27 million Soviet people lives. 27 million people died. Fighting against the German invasion. And back then it was existential. If not that victory, Russia would not exist. St. Petersburg would not exist, especially St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, which is during the World War II for 900 days, was in the siege. Hello, Dwight Sornberger. So that's why nothing can be more important. Nothing can be more important than the Victory Day. Especially considering it has happened only 81 years ago. And in a historic perspective, it's not that much. It's not that much. I mean, there is even some people are still alive who participated in World War II. They are now like around 100 years old, 95, 100 years old, 90 years old. Not to mention like their sons and grandsons. Белозерский Palace. My grandpa is 100 and still going. Yeah, man. Like recently, this year, 100 years got to be to the Russian composer, mostly a movie composer, Alexander Zatsepin. And I was surprised to see how active he is. He is still composing the music. He is in a pretty good shape. And he's working in all those computer programs now, like a Cubase. Yeah, Alexander Zatsepin, a very big hit maker. He made so many hits of the music for the Soviets and the Russian movies. Okay, this is the corner of Nevsky Prospect and the embankment of Fontanka River. This is Fontanka River. The river, which is back in the days, was providing the water for a unique fountain system of a summer garden of Peter the Great. Yeah, that fountain system was as unique as still not completely recovered. Anichkov Bridge and famous sculptures of Anichkov Bridge. Yeah. So it's Friday night, it's May Day holidays. So lots of people now came to St. Pete. Yeah. Of course, coming the apogee of the boat ride season. These rides are most enjoyable when a fully summer weather comes, when it's like already above 20 degrees Celsius, and it's really warm even when you are riding the boat. Okay, man. Continue walking. I'm surprised there isn't as many performers out as in the last few streams. Well, mostly all the performers are there, like closer to Griboedov Canal, closer to Kazhansky Cathedral. Hello, Dragi Sokol. Nice to see you, man. Hey, glad to see you all, guys. I don't know if it's me or what. I think that the picture is jerking. I really don't. I don't really like the last update of iPhone iOS. I think that everything started to work slower after the latest update of iOS. And what about you? Hello, Lily. I am not Igor. I am Sergey. Hello, Barb Foiler. Hello, Mr. Straight. Gastropop, Ivan, and Maria. You would say probably Ivan, but it's actually Ivan. Igor, it's about time for a change. Eat the bridge. Sergey, sorry. Not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean. You are getting younger and younger every day. Well, I don't think so, actually. Maybe it will. Maybe I'm not getting much older from the outside, but believe me, I'm getting some older inside. It's like, for example, I'm now recovering after a long trips, like some longer than it used to be 5 years ago. Even 5 years ago, for example. Also, like, there was the time I was need like at least 7 cans of beer to get drunk. Now will be enough, maybe 5.
Спасибо большое. Сейчас, друзья.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Lisa Elliott, great to see you again, Sergey. I enjoy your life works and your knowledge of Russian history. Yeah, thanks so much. Thanks so much. Enjoy my channel and enjoy this great time in St. Petersburg, great time in Russia. Absolutely enjoying the weekends. Yeah, people are completely enjoying the weekends. My tolerance has dropped as well. That's only because it got too expensive. My wallet dictates my drunkenness. Not really. It's not because of the price of booze. It's because it's the amount of booze. So, are you guys enjoying this drink in Russia too?
Все меню всего по 290 рублей. Вкусно, щедро, по-грузински тепло. Большая грузинская.
Sergey, it's about time we eat the rich, very enjoyable stream. Yep. Matt Huts, Matt. Enjoy the stream. My camera is jerking today, that's for why. It shows only 22 FPS. No good, no good. Hello, Sergey from Mr. Big Sky. He just arrived. Yeah, hi, Mr. Big Sky. Hi to you. It seems like FPS now returned to 30 frames per second. Well, I told you, I don't like the latest iOS update. Either the updates reset camera settings or they are trying to break the older models again. Well, my model is not even that old. It's iPhone 15 Pro. iPhone 15 Pro. Well, 30 frames per second returns. Nice. Nice. I was like, what the hell? Okay, 2030. Granted, most movies are 29.97 FPS, so we're getting cinematic modes. Well, most of movies actually 24 frames per second. 29.97, that's same as 30 FPS, but just not in a PAL, but in NTSC system. Hi, Freddy. Okay, not jerking. Seems something in 22 FPS, 29, 30. Okay. Hello, Greg. Hit the like button. Yes, hit it. Keep moving. It's 23 minutes until the sunset. Hope Journal. Nice to see you. Hope Journal. This is the Catholic Church. Saint Catherine Catholic Church. I don't know if it's open there, if there's no any concerts. But let's try this. Oh, look at that. Okay, they are getting ready to the organ concert. Organ with candles. Здравствуйте.
Сегодня в 9 часов будет органный концерт при свечах.
Я хотел зайти на 10 секунд показать.
Уважаемые гости, кто уже с билетами на концерт, пожалуйста,
Я
можете
вот здесь
подходить.
прям.
В соборе в
Здесь.
9 часов начнется органный концерт
Окей,
при свечах.
Ну, только не дальше.
Окей, окей.
Здравствуйте. Так, можно немножко добавить? Ага, мне нужен здесь формат, где места попасть туда. Здравствуйте, давайте посмотрим. Пожалуйста, 12 ряд, 14 место. Располагайтесь. Приятного концерта вам. Спасибо.
Okay, perfect, perfect. At 9 o'clock, there will be the organ concert. Yeah, Bob Robb, who initially was pretending to be Lily, now continues farming, and he says very nice city but full of walking zombies. And he is thinking that we are zombies just because we don't want to eat. I guess you mean kill the rich people. Just because of that, just because we don't want to eat the rich people, we are zombies. Okay, whatever. Hello, Ural Vagon Zavod. You see Bob Robb or Lily or whoever just sitting at home, he or she or it wants we to eat the rich people of Russia. And because we don't do that, just because he wants that, we are zombies. If that's your definition of zombie, then it's okay. Meanwhile, guys, pay attention that he is sitting at home somewhere. And all he can do is spamming from multiple accounts. absolutely beautiful. Somehow Baklagov disappeared from my YouTube and just popped back up. I love the Baklagov family adventures in Russia. Well, that's because now I'm making the streams like once a week. Lily Pop, hi. All right, the corner of Nevsky Prospect and the embankment of Krivoedov Canal.
Вы можете заказать у нас песенку, хоть одноничка с шапкой. Вот такой. Можете подойти к нему, заказать у нас песню, он с большой трек-лист, он вам его покажет. Вот, и можете сказать что-нибудь.
Sergey, I'm Lily and I respect you, but please let's eat the rich. Okay, come here, and let's start with this. Okay. Hello, Tekabongos. That's where from there going to be for the electric guitars. Wave Rider says nice live streams as always. It's just strange to me that they are still wearing jackets on the 1st of May. Here we are almost greetings from Florida. Yeah, it's really strange considering St. Petersburg, Russia, and Florida, United States always has a very similar climate, right? So yeah, it's so strange. Whoa. Whoa. How come people in the northern St. Petersburg, which is on almost 60th parallel, how come people here are not sweating same as in Florida? Oh, Derek says, Sergey, it's the 1st of May. You seem to have purpose to make the date be forgotten. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's why I'm making the live stream today called May Day. The day of spring and labor. Sure, sure.
Последнее это ты уже...
Hey, Bo, are you Lily's boyfriend or what? Oh, yes. Yeah, got it. Bo Derek, it's actually got to be Lily. Yeah, what did Troll attack today? Kazanski Cathedral. Raza. Hello everyone, and Sergey, brother, you're so lucky because you're walking and living among the beautiful peoples, and thank you for showing us the world's beautiful country. Enjoy. Yeah, I feel absolutely lucky. I feel absolutely blessed about it. I mean, believe me, I was never taking for granted to live in St. Petersburg. Trolls tell the truth. Yeah, Viva. So, you think that now trolls are saying we are zombies just because they, trolls, want me to go and to kill the rich people of Russia? Okay guys, I just tried to reboot my phone time it gets over 160 viewers, it does this. Not really, not really. Never I had this before, but I've noticed that in general my phone started to be slow after the latest update of iOS. Hello, Anthony Gardner. Hi to England. Yeah, Big Sky, I was just trying to reboot my phone, even though I hadn't any other applications running. Well, so far it seems like it helps. For now it shows 30 FPS. I don't know, maybe it's just been like really a while since I was rebooting my phone. But never for 5 years of me of active streaming, never there was such a problem. Also, this is first time I use Prism Live Studio for a very long time, because when I was making my drive streams, I was making them on Lattice, because Lattice have a possibility of showing second camera in the same time and GPS locations based on where you are. Hello, Babies. Notice the timestamps and location aren't working as well. That's because I used another application. Because here I don't need timestamps. Here I don't need timestamps. I don't need GPS because I'm not moving as much around the city by walk than I was making by car during my drives. Michael B. Sergey, please make drive streams again. Well, I don't think that I will make the drive streams again. Maybe very seldom, because I stopped making the drive streams because it's turned to be so that only the same group of people, most loyal subscribers of mine, were requesting the songs. And this is something what's got making me feel uncomfortable, when all the same people are requesting the songs. And it's like all the same people, you know, like spending lots of money for the requests. It's like me taking an advantage on my most loyal subscribers, and that has turned to be bigger than me. So it's, but the main thing is, it is made me to understand that most of people don't give a shit about drive streams and don't give a shit about the road trips, because everybody knew that I was making the drive streams in order to make the road trips happen. So that's why I stopped the drive streams. I don't want all the same people, all the same small group of people support the stream, the drive streams.
Начинаем наш рассказ о жизни, смерти и любви, как это было в нашей дневник истории, а не то. И каждый век, и каждый год.
777. Yeah, Norbo, you never ever took any advantage of me, Sergey. I love your content. Thanks for love, Jan. But look, here is the thing. Here is the thing. Even I think that all of those people who were requesting the songs, they never felt like that. They never felt like me taking advantage of them, because if they were making the request, they were making because they want and they can. But still, I had that feeling. I had that feeling of me like taking an advantage. Or it's like just it was uncomfortable for me, uncomfortable. But as I said again, the main thing that I understood, that I'm making this for nothing, that most people don't give a shit about the road trips, because everybody knew I was making the drive streams for the road trips. So I just stopped imposing that on you. I stopped imposing that on you. And so I returned the channel to the basics, its basics. This channel has started as the channel of live walks in St. Petersburg. So I returned everything to basics. Now it is again what it used to be. And I'm not imposing here anything else on you anymore. Moika River. All right, let's keep moving. Так, Betis. What a wonderful flags. All my respect for the Soviet people. Yeah, thank you for the respect. What is the name of the river? It's Moika. Hello, Marsha. Nice to see you. Ready for a cruise on that river? Yes. I'm planning maybe to make the cruise, as I always did before. But I really need to wait for some better weather. Maybe next week. If not next week, then anyway, in May for sure. If not next week, then in May. Love your head, Sergey. Yeah, I still wearing that hat I was wearing in the winter in a car. So dudes, Nevsky almost done, and it's 9 o'clock. Of May, Победа. Victory.
Контролировал.
Родина-мать. Motherland is calling. You remember I was taking you to this monument to Volgograd? Yeah, I was taking you to that monument. The largest monument in Russia. In Volgograd. In Volgograd, where was that the bloodiest battle for all the history of humanity. The Battle of Stalingrad. Yeah, because the Soviet times name of Volgograd, that's Stalingrad. The police, the road police, GPS. GPS, it's дорожно-патрульная служба, literally the road patrol service. Well, they are considered to be like a different department of the police, like a separate independent department. Citizens, while shelling this side of the street is the most dangerous. It's a lettering which was preserved here from the days of the siege of Leningrad. When from there, from Pulkovo Heights, they were bombing Leningrad. That's how St. Petersburg was called back then. Hello Citizens Diplomacy Forum. The Wawelberg House. One of not many dark buildings in the historic St. Petersburg, because that is yet Peter the Great. Peter the Great made the decree that in St. Petersburg, which is most of the year kind of gloomy, the buildings have to be colored into the bright colors. Wawelberg House. Now here is the Wawelberg Hotel. All right, this is the end of Nevsky. Depends on how you look at this. Once we went from that side, this is the end for us. Though actually the numbers of the houses on Nevsky begins from here, but you know, historically it used to be started to be built from the countryside, from the Alexander Nevsky Monastery. And ladies and gentlemen, This is the Palace Square. Windsor Palace, the Hermitage. All right, ladies and gentlemen. This was a great day, the first day of May Day, the holiday of spring and labor. The holiday which is here in Russia celebrated since the Soviet days. An awesome sunset there. Good. Thank you all for watching. I hope you will have a great weekend. And I see you in a week from now. Sergey Baklykov, Live, St. Petersburg, Russia, with love and peace.